a good launch, and this time without his teammate, he might have a chance to lead us into turn number 1. Kyle Wyman with a good launch. He's on the inside in the 33, but a couple of Yamahas and a Ducati sweep around the outside. Zanetti doesn't want to put this motorcycle on the ground either, making some crazy move after a very successful weekend when they rolled this truck out of the crate that came in from Italy. Left part of your screen is your race leader, Bobby Fong. What a performance he has put in after a great race start. Even before the red flag, he was in a position to possibly win this race just behind his teammate Tony Elias when he crashed out. But that red flag came out for Bobby Fong, and since we restarted this race, he has been the class of the field. On the right part of your screen, the race for the national championship. Cameron Beaubier trying to wrap it up one race early. Still full 20 races to be run here in Ono Superbike. And Beaubier will finish second and win his 5th national championship. We've seen a Suzuki win, we've seen Yamaha wins. Are we going to see a Ducati stand on the top step of the podium? Bobby Fong, M4X Star Suzuki, trying to prevent all that. Cameron Beaubier trying to make up the time that he just lost. We're in the middle of the racetrack now in the infield straightaway. Beaubier going sideways. You can see his body language. He wants to win this race as well, but he goes wide. Fong trying to find a way around. Fong has got to stay on the rear wheel of Zanetti coming onto the straightaway if he's got any chance.
He might try him here.
Trying to rough him up and blow his drive. Bobby Fong side by side. He can't get it done. Wow, that was so close, Jason.
Yeah, he's been really good out of there. Now, this is the interesting part. They've got to absolutely clean this last little section to have any chance of drafting that Ducati down the front straightaway. Bobby's opened it up really nicely.
Here we go, onto the front straightaway. Zanetti goes into a tuck. It's GSXR horsepower. Zanetti to the line. Bobby Fong doesn't have it. It's going to be Lorenzo Zanetti with the win. Wow, a Ducati on the top step of the podium. Zanetti, Fong, and Beaubier. Escalante in the later part of this section. We're into the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 section of this racetrack. And I'm interested to see onto the front straightaway we go. Escalante's drive, or if Sean Dillon Kelly's able to pull away. Couple of Kawasaki's, Mesa in a double draft. He pulls wide, they close up on him over the yard of bricks. No big moves. Is Mesa going to be able to get position around the outside?
Do you remember, Stefano, yesterday how, I'm going to say he was kind of weak at the beginning of that race yesterday into turn 1?
Yep.
Now he isn't. He's learning. Look at Greg. Mesa goes right to the front on the 37. STK is going to shove it back up underneath him. How about Stefano Mesa goes up underneath Kelly again?
That was close. That was too close for comfort as Mesa getting a little bit frantic out front, wanting to lead this race and prove his speed. That was a close. Richie Escalante, Jason, you've been in this position before in your racing career. What is going through his mind right now, a couple corners away from grabbing his first #1 place?
Well, he's just doing everything he needs to do, and he's going to be coming onto this front straightaway looking for his team on the left-hand side. There's probably going to be a lot of emotions going through his mind. Last 3-4 years, we've seen this rider be a 3rd to 6th, 7th, 8th place rider, and this year is really taking it by storm as he comes out onto the final time, out of the final turn.
The pride of Tizayuca, Mexico, Richie Escalante, will come to the start-finish line and take the checkered flag, the win, and the national championship. What a ride by Richie Escalante.
Peterson. He's not a 6-time winner in a row. Make it 7.
Yeah, to be able to hold up an AMA #1 board is pretty special, and man, I'm so happy. They've stuck by me through this year, and they've done some amazing work and given me a machine that I can win on every weekend. And if it wasn't for them, you know, I don't think I'd be here. It was beginning of the season, I was scratching my head, didn't have a ride, and you know, they stepped up last minute and brought me onto the team, and here we are 8 months later. We made it happen. We got the #1 play, and
Rocco Landers, a winner in the Twins Cup, taking the championship with 8 victories on the season.